Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the SoulFire Tenrikyo Faith Conference. We finally made it. This is honestly how I feel right now. I started thinking about organizing this type of conference back in 2015. A year before the Tenrikyo Forum 2016 took place. At that time, my vision was to host it in 2020 with the theme of salvation and the world, divided into 3 main topics. I had also imagined further subdividing the conference based on these topics. In 2017, I invited 3 individuals to my office at the mission headquarters in America. Reverend Koji Uesugi, Reverend Paul Tomizawa, and Mr. Toshimasa Kayama. They might have wondered why I called them to my office and what had been done prior to the meeting. During the meeting, I shared my thoughts to organize an event like this and asked them to take on central roles in the organizational process. Since then, considerable amount of time has passed. As you may know, this SoulFire was originally scheduled to take place at the end of June 2021. However, it had to be postponed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. I pondered over the reason behind the postponement. Of course, the direct cause was spreading the novel coronavirus, but what about the intention of God the Parent, who allowed this to happen? Following the postponement of SoulFire, a war broke out between 2 Eastern European countries on February 24th of the last year. Furthermore, Turkey experienced a major earthquake, and in May of this year, Japan was struck by large earthquakes. The United States has also faced significant damage from tornadoes and other disasters. In the instruction 4, it says as follows, quote, "Global pandemics and frequent natural disasters are all expressions of the parental love and the guidance of God, who urges us humans, who are God's beloved children, to replace the mind," unquote. It is stated that whatever happens, it is the divine guidance of God the Parent, who loves us as children, and it is meant to prompt a change of mind in us. But what kind of change of our mind do we need? In the preceding passage I just read from the instruction 4, it says, quote, "Today, our society is awash with assertion that lacks consideration for others and with indulgence in ephemeral pleasures. People are overconfident in their capabilities and to be swayed by self-centered human thoughts as they wander about on the mind-dark path," unquote. We may need to change this kind of mindset. The instruction 4, in conjunction with the ongoing pandemic, wars, and disasters we are facing, clearly points out what needs to be changed. But in reality, what haven't we learned from these circumstances? What have we learned from the pandemic and the war? There are negative aspects and positive aspects. Regarding the negative aspects, various opinions have emerged regarding mask wearing and the vaccination, leading to a situation that can be described as division. Currently, the world is being influenced by the war in Eastern Europe, resulting in global inflationary trend. Of course, the war is not the sole reason for this inflation, but I believe this situation signifies the interconnection of the world. In the modern world, it is difficult for a country to exist independently, and each country needs to support and cooperate with one another. In my view, this is one of the lessons this world is teaching us. As for the positive aspect of the COVID-19 pandemic, we can highlight the widespread adoption of the online conferences. Regarding the impact of the pandemic, existing technology was improved and became widely accessible, resulting in its increased usage by many people. Consequently, we were able to utilize this technology to hold the virtual SoulFire in 2021. We are delighted to have approximately 300 participants during that time. Furthermore, the disruption of human connections caused by the pandemic allow us to rediscover the importance of human interaction. After the virtual SoulFire in 2021, we attempted to organize face-to-face SoulFire in June of the following year, 2022. However, due to the impact of the pandemic, we were unable to hold the SoulFire once again. Despite requests to hold a virtual SoulFire again, we made the decision not to hold it virtually in order to focus on this year's SoulFire as a final opportunity. And today, we have reached this day. I would like to express my gratitude to everyone who is participating today, including the speakers, presenters, facilitators, moderators, assistants, and all the attendees. Of course, we have not finished yet. However, I would like to thank you all. I also want to thank the planning committee members and subcommittee members who planned this event. Thank you very much. And I would like to express my special gratitude to the three individuals who took the lead in organizing this event. Reverend Koji Uesugi, Reverend Paul Tomizawa, and Mr. Toshimasa Kayama. Thank you very much. Reverend Uesugi, Reverend Tomizawa, Mr. Kayama is not here, and the member of the planning committee and the subcommittee, once again, please stand up. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a big round of applause. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, as I mentioned in my speech in program booklet, the SoulFire has three main purposes. I won't go into detail about that here, as it would turn into a lecture or the keynote. So So I would like to wrap up it up around this point. However, please allow me a little more time. What I would like to emphasize is the need to rebuild the connections between people that were severed by the COVID-19 pandemic. This event provides an opportunity for Tenrikyo followers to meet face-to-face and engage in discussions. I hope you will cherish this opportunity. I believe there is much to gain from the lectures and workshop sessions, and at the same time, I would like you to enjoy the interaction among Tenrikyo followers from various places. I hope you will mutually influence and inspire each other, deepen your faith, and absorb what you learn. Although it is a short period of 2 nights and 3 days, I would be extremely pleased if you could fully absorb various things, enjoy yourselves, and have a meaningful time. Furthermore, I would be very delighted if this SoulFire Tenrikyo Faith Conference could contribute to the future expansion of Tenrikyo. I have spoken a long time, but this concludes my opening address. Thank you very much.